Awesome. Those are all trichome heads.
Okay, you just keep agitating. So mine is called a recycling system because basically what we do is we take the water that we've been washing with, we run it through the filters, and then we pump it right back up into the reservoir because we're going to reuse that water once before we throw it out. It's just better
More
than
sustainable.
Yeah, more sustainable, exactly. Yeah, now we got water circulating. But now all our heads are going to be trapped in the screen. And the water will be pumped back up. Okay. Good. Not very much there.
Okay. That's good. Good sign. Yay!
Yeah, there's some hash in there.
I love it. It looks good.
Yeah.
It's pretty light.
Not bad return. Whoa. Don't drop it now, AJ.
So you know that I started with approximately just under 5 pounds of material. So we'll see what the return is.
Yeah, not bad. I like it. You want to clean it nice and good. Spray it down. I spray it. See how there's still bubbles on top?
Yep.
There was even more before, if you noticed. I like to spray it until basically the bubbles start to dissipate pretty quickly like that. I'm even going to go a little bit further this time. Alrighty. A little trick I found is to go to different areas, pull on it, work your hash around.
Yeah, that's a nice little patty.
Yes, it is.
GMOGs. GMO is known for dumping.
GMO, yeah.
And I love the GMOGs because it's sweet and not.
Not gassy.
Yeah. And it has a tiny bit, but it's more of a sweet strain.
Okay, now I gotta run up and grab the drying thing from up in the freezer.
Okay, I'll hold this.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
Okay, another little SOP I have is I stick a cookie sheet with paper towels underneath with the 25 micron drying screen in the freezer beforehand so that it's nice and cold. So then when we go to collect,
There we go.
Oh.
Got a little hash.
got a little hash flinging up at me. Just try to get it all. And then what I'll do is I'll just go upside down, rinse that stuff into the other bag, keep your bag nice and clean for the next collection. Yeah, there's nothing on there.
Yep. All right, that one's good to go. Now this is the smallest micron bag.
Correct.
So
45.
This is what you would say you save for carts and
This stuff
gens. So is this more refined? Is this smaller heads? Does that mean, what does that mean?
That means there's a little less terpenes, a little less THC. They're just smaller heads, less mature. There's nothing wrong with them or anything. I just use these for my own experimentation. Like I said, I like playing around decarving rosin for cars. I'll make a rosin jam.
I like the rosin.
Yeah. Like I said, just for my own experimentation. I'm gonna put that to jet. A little stronger jet in there. My fingers are freezing. And I see some heads on the side of the bag, so we're going to try to
Show me where.
Okay, see on the side there? See those little heads?
Oh, yep, there we go. So
Okay. One more. There we go. Ooh, that one, I'm getting a fruity note from the 45. Very fruity note.
Mhm.
That's the thing that I find weird too, is sometimes when I'm collecting, I'll get different terpene smells from the different size heads.
Interesting.
Yeah, like I got a more gassier note from the, oh, that's just in there, from the chocolate in the 45 heads. Weird. It's one of those things you notice. I can't feel my fingers.
Yeah, I'm pretty freezing cold.
I'm gonna warm
My
them up here in a
thumb.
minute. We got our hash been in the freezer overnight. We got a pizza box with clean parchment. Our microplaner, aka lemon zester. I like it nice and wide, long. Well, she likes it wide, long. Okay. You can only work for about 10-15 minutes at a time because your hand's going to start warming up the hash, but go ahead and start running that against your grater. Best way I found is just keep constantly switching sides, switching the spot that you're grating so that your fingers aren't constantly on one spot heating it up. Okay. We're gonna take a little mini hand warming break. I'll show you when we're done how to clean this all the way off. Smell some terps, that fruitiness. Oh yeah, by the way, it's 28 degrees right now in my mudroom. Basically, the warmer it gets, the less time I have for microplaning. So if it was 50 degrees in here, this would take me 5 times longer, because I would have to constantly start, stop, because as you can see, this starts to melt. It's on my fingers a little bit. And so part of the break of warming up the fingers is also letting the hash refreeze. Alright. It's getting a little difficult, hands cramping. I'm going to call it on that little session. Looks like we're going to get this done in about 5-6 sessions. For me, sometimes it's an all-day thing. Depends on how warm it is outside. I'll show you the hash freezer. dedicated to nothing but fresh frozen and hash. Okay. Always keep your tools in the freezer. I got a dedicated hash spoon, my sieve, and look at that big old pile of hash. Let's get some of these big chunks in there. Alright. You just want to a nice even coat. Okay. Now we'll go to the next one. I think I can pour it now. Watch out, Missy. Okay. Well, I was going to try to carry you down with me. See if we can do this. On into the hash lab. Make sure that's on our coldest setting. And we'll receive in 24 hours.